The headline today is simple: US strikes underscore files on Iran for the third straight night, and the conflict is heating up in the waters of the Strait Caliph. For those who've been following this tale through the week, you already know President Trump announced a 20% fee on cargo shipped through the Strait of Hormuz. That measure, leaked last week, sounds like a tit-for-tat response to what Iran claims in its own statement. Iran says it already attacked 2 tankers that were transiting the waterway, escalating strategic tensions lining the heart of the Persian Gulf. Actually, those attacks are a wave of Iran's retaliatory moves amid the U.S. policy. The U.S. military, on Monday, carried out a third straight night of strikes on Iranian targets. Machineries and facilities worth 100 or more, and these strikes come as a direct response to what is being referred to by the International Air Defense Unit as a symbolic threat to the airspace over one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. And let's pause here for a moment. The Strait of Hormuz is no mere shipping lane, it's the world's busiest strategic choke point. About 20% of the world's petroleum actually flows through its narrow straits every single day. That's why the situation has escalated into a potential conflict that could spread into other regional actors. The backdrop for this incident also includes a longer journey of rising tensions between Tehran and Washington over the last few years. These tensions reached a boiling point when the U.S. imposed punitive tariffs and demanded that Iran's missile program be stopped by 2020. The Iranian response was a massive countersaturation on the command and control facilities that they claim were instigated by the U.S. Previous strikes in the region had been limited to a few, but the attack on Monday propagates the bill that it is proper and provoked. The types of assets targeted by the U.S. people have also become notable. They have targeted missile launch sites, command and control complexes, and reportedly a brigade's launchpad facilities in and around the cities within the Iranian provinces that are extremely close to the front line. These are days where the political thirst for a solution with overwhelmingly peaceful methods produce battle plans from the powers residing below. The consequence of this conflict could be massive, from economic and humanitarian implications, through to the potential contamination of with transport lanes that controls large swaths of the naval world. As we hear all this, it's important to look at independent data. The U.S. Department of Defense has typically kept the description of the forces that were hit. Behind a secret policy and cost, it has stated that we'd seen orders to stop the advance of the Iranian Gestion's war. With the flavors on more days, it remains a matter of how long it'll keep its station's unnegotiable status. Already, President Trump told his offices to place a 20% fee upon any cargo traveling through Hormuz waterway, a measure that could cost those relying on oil pumps flat on their world trade ratings. That fee adds a perishable layer to the commercial with a future for protest steps that will be enacted any day later. So what does it all mean? We are witnessing a re-emergent shift in the great sky beyond the arc of a symbolic symbol of the interactions of nations. They are wrestling with proactive dangerous lines and then the bodies with no global free closer coordinate. It's a reminder that the financial and physical attitudes remain real, the competition over the continent, the world, and the short-term friction among neighboring powerhouses that we attempt to steer through risk. We continue to track and report the viewing outcomes of the day. Until we report any other changes, thanks for staying for the live update. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed. Peace.